Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here with our Ferrari Sprint Trophy, and my word, what is it, round 5 at the Nürburgring GP, 16 turns, and the length is 3.199 miles. So that's what she said. They'll be qualifying in seconds, and having 3 sprint races of 7 laps, and they have a free choice of super soft, soft and medium racing tyres, but they can only use 1 set per race. So if they qualify on the mediums, race 1 they'll be in the mediums, and they'll be swapping tyres for race 2 and race 3. Let them get it to tell them that I'm ready, because they're all patient waiting. They've been going round in circles for half an hour while I've been trying to get myself together and ready. So yes, let's have a look at the table whilst they're getting into a quali. There's not many here this evening, is it? No, 6 people. Oh well. So Bunny is your championship leader on 180 points. Homesick Alien is second on 172 points, only 8 points adrift. And it doesn't look like Bunny. I think I remember seeing something from Bunny and Rido saying they were unable to attend. So that's going to help Homesick. Guesty in third on 128 points. Then we've got Barry Twins fourth on 126 points. Delicious little battle between Guesty and Barry Twins. Rido in fifth on 119 points. Joker's sixth on 113 points. Shiren was seventh on 105 points. Racer Brown in 8th on 104 points. Turtle is 9th on 95 points. 10th is a Rivixter on 90 points. Pat is 11th on 73 points. Matt Psycho's 12th on 35 points. Digital Blasphemy 13th on 33 points. Electric 14th on 32 points. And that is your table. They're all on the Tinternet if you want to check it out. www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, where all the updated tables of all our championships are posted regular. They're just on their outlap here at the Nürburgring. Shall we see what they see as they make their way around this German track? I'll have a bite of pizza, just one second. A bite turned into a slice, I'm sorry. I'm very hungry. So we're on board with Jokers as he finds his back end. He's still on an outlap though, so he lost now. Got to try these things out. It's just seeing the grip. He's on the racing softs. Let's have a look around, see who's on what. So Homesick Alien, he's just about to cross the line, start his first flying lap. And he's heading into qualifying on the super soft tyres, meaning business there for Homesick Alien. Excuse me. Guesty's on the racing softs as he heads into his first flying lap. Shiren, he's opted for the medium tyre for the first race. Pat opting for the racing soft. And we saw Jokers is on the racing soft also. And, Barry Twins, he's gone for racing medium. So Shiren and Barry Twins both on the racing mediums. Homesick on the super softs. And Jokers was on the mediums, wasn't he? No softs. Yeah, Pat, Jokers and Guesty all opting for the racing soft tyre. And this is going to be interesting. Very mixed bag out there. Mama Homesick in the chat saying, hey Thingy, hope you've had a good day. Work okay? It works super, it's great. It's just long hours is all. And Turtle giving us a wave. Hello, Turtle. So Homesick making his way around. That was another slice. So Homesick Alien's just bringing it around the final corner to post the first time of this quali session. I mean, we're almost halfway through the quali session. They're only just posting their first flying lap. Homesick Alien with a 203.944. He has got the super softs on, remember. Guesty, though, goes faster on the racing softs with a 203.555. Shiren goes a third fastest so far with a 206.116. Pat just bringing it around that final corner. Doesn't look like he's going to beat Shiren's time there. He does, sorry, I apologise. 205, what did Shiren do then? Shiren's was a 206, sorry, yes, so Pat, well done. 205.555. And he's beat Jokers as well with a 205.6, but it's very close between those two. Barry Twins setting a time of 206.971. Those medium tyres from Shiren and Barry Twins, don't remember, they're not going to have the pace of the guys ahead of them. So Guesty, remarkable work on a set of racing softs. I was just thinking to myself that Homesick Alien will be trying to get maximum points here with Bunny being away, and they do get to drop around, so Bunny will be just like playing blind man's bluff in this championship over the next 2 rounds after this, where he'll be already dropped his score. So Homesick Alien, he's just got to score maximum points really to cover Bunny off. But Guesty is definitely going to be flying the ointment. Guesty looking very racy this season in the Ferraris. He has already dropped around, and he's only 44 points behind Homesick Alien. And I mean, maximum points is 47. I've seen Bunny score over a round. So, yeah, Homesick Alien, he's got to look over his shoulder at Guesty as well in this championship. Guesty already not being able to make the first round, and on average he's been scoring 43, 40 and 39 last week. So, you know, Guesty again going faster than Homesick Alien. Unbelievable stuff. Homesick Alien at 203.4. He's gone very wide in the first corner. He's only got a couple more laps to have a run at the pole. Oh, he's getting out of it. He's backing right out of this one. Guesty will be catching him up. Pat's gone faster, third fastest with a 204.7. Joker's unable to beat him with a 205.6. Shiren, Barry Twins on their medium tyres. Really, they've just got the battle between themselves out there. Barry Twins crosses the line, doesn't go any faster. So Homesick Alien, can he find 3.5 tenths? Not this lap, remember, we saw him having a knock. Slice number 3. Boom. I'm getting away with it, man. Got a new seat as well. Got a snazzy seat I rescued from my old job. It's like an office desk chair instead of like a dining room wooden hard chair with a pillow on it for my bum. Muddy's in the chat. He says, good evening. Hello, Coy. And Mama Homesick saying, come on, Homesick. Your boy's got to find a bit of time. He's got to find himself like 3.5 tenths of a second. And they're going for one last run, some of these guys. Oh, Homesick Alien, that's already quite. Oh, he did cross the line. He backs out of that lap. Oh, he's gone wide. This is not the way to get pole for Homesick Alien. And it doesn't look like it's cost him any time. We'll see him have his last run against Guesty. See if he can get some purples on his way to the flag. He's up on his own time. 800ths. And Pat's still third. Joker's fourth. Shiren fifth on the medium tyres. And Barry Twins sixth. And he's also on the medium tyres. There you can see Guesty in the background. Homesick Alien pushing for that pole position deep into that corner. Didn't want to connect with the apex. He's down on his own time. Guesty's down on his own time as well. So no one's going to go faster up front, it looks like. This Homesick Alien can pull a whopper in the last two sectors out of the bag. Doesn't look like anyone else in the field has gone any faster yet. They're all on a run at the moment. Homesick Alien 800's down on his own time. Oh, Guesty's got purples. Homesick Alien. The flag is out now. The end of qualifying is nigh. And Homesick Alien trying to chase that pole down on a set of super softs. Just could not match Guesty today, it would seem, as he goes towards the line. Does he go faster? He does. He goes 2 tenths faster. He got it down to a tenth, but Guesty, meanwhile, does not go fast, so he's only a tenth, just over a tenth. Pat's still on his run. Shiren, though, he's caught Shiren up on the medium tyres, and that might have hampered Pat's final run, but you are meant to get out of it, I'm afraid. And Pat now regrouping as Shiren comes around. Can Shiren go any quicker on those medium tyres? And he does not. Pat obviously would have lost time there. Oh, and to rub salt into the injury, Jokus cuts the line at 204.679 and puts himself 400ths ahead of Pat. So Barry Twins on his final run. He's some 8 tenths off of Shiren. Can he find it? Doesn't look like it. He's already over the time he's done before. So Barry Twins not happy with the medium tyre. And Guesty... Oh, sorry, Barry. Put away before he crossed the line. There you go. And Guesty is your pole sitter. So here they are for round 5, race 1. The lights are going on. And it's go for the Ferrari Sprint Trophy at round 5. And Guesty absolutely nails that start ahead of Homesick Alien and gets himself into the first corner. First Homesick Alien swaying a little in behind, and now he's lost position to Jokus, has he? No, Jokus, he's alongside Jokus. But Joker's having a serious look at Homesick Alien, giving Guesty a little bit of ground to play with, and Joker stays back in third. Shiren has got the jump on Pat. Pat down in 5th, and Barry Twins are second off of the pack already. But Guesty, his intentions are clear today, isn't it? He should have. I feel he probably feels like he should have done it in race 1 last week at Catalunya, where he got pole. There was some weird glitch where him and Racer Brown on the front row jumped the start. He had to fight back for a podium position, but now in a solid place in the lead with Homesick Alien chasing him down though. And Homesick Alien starting to find his stride. He's leaving Jokus behind, who's only 8/10 ahead of the medium-clad Shiren. So Shiren dicing it with the Racing Soft boys. Pat slipping down into fifth. He'll be looking to get past Shiren quite quickly. He doesn't want to be hampered by the medium tyres on Shiren's car. And he wants to get the best use out of those Racing Softs before they start trickling away by lap 7. There he goes. He's pulled the trigger. He's making the move. But I believe Shiren's got the inside line. And I think Shiren will be into the chicane first. Pat regrouping and having another look. Guesty 1.8 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien as they get one lap under their belts. And Guesty unstoppable. Pulled away even more from Homesick Alien. Shiren pulling way over to stop Pat getting a toe. Pat doesn't want your toe. He's got Racing Soft tyres, but again Shiren sticking it on the inside, making life very difficult for Pat there. And Shiren, he's a wily racer. He knows Pat's faster on those Racing Soft tyres, but he's just placing his car in all the right places to stop Pat from getting through. And Pat, how long will he maintain staring at the back of that Ferrari? And again, he's pulled alongside. Shiren's going to try and late brake into the corner, but he just doesn't have the grip in that one. And Pat is up and into 4th place, and now he's got a set chase to Jokus. And Shiren looks like he fancies another bite at Pat with the toe. Is he going to try and late brake it down the inside again? No, he's backed out of that one, but Pat's done okay. Pat's done fine in that corner. He stood his ground and he's kept it. Great driving from that Shiren and Pat. Great racing. Lift from Shiren coming through that chicane. No grip in those tyres or whatsoever. Oh, but Pat's made a bit of, he had to correct a bit of oversteer there, and he's lost a position to Shiren. Shiren whips on by and says thank you very much, but Pat's right on his case. You saw him, you saw his car just snap right in front of us. Guesty then 2.1 seconds, only pulled a 10th out so far in this lap on Homesick Alien. This is a very interesting battle between these drivers. At the moment, Guesty flying. Another purple lap for Guesty. Homesick Alien. No, Homesick Alien got the purple. So Homesick Alien starting to find the grip with those super softs. He can try and take the battle to Guesty. Joker's in a solid 3rd place. He's pulled away from Pat, with Pat having his battles with Shiren. Oh, Shiren though going deep into that corner, and Barry Twin says hello. Hello, I'm still in this race. Shiren may have to start defending again, as Pat now has a bit of clear track just to crack on. He's 3 seconds now behind Jokus. He's lost another second or so on Jokus fighting with Shiren. Jokus would love a podium. Absolutely be overjoyed by it. In the chat then, Pat saying I was on a slower lap anyway, but that's a bummer. And ooh, get him son, go get him son, says Mama Homesick. Joker's only 2.5 seconds. I think Homesick Alien's made a mistake. He just lost a bit of time to Joker's there. He's 2.5 seconds behind Guesty now. But Homesick Alien can look after a set of tyres. I'll give him, he's good. He looks after tyres probably better than anyone out there. I'm concerned that he's on the super softs, and Joker's is on the more durable soft tyre, chasing him down. It's 3 seconds between the two of them now, but Homesick Alien's tyres go off drastically come the end of the race, and Jokers can stay within a certain amount of time of him, then that's a threat. That is a definite threat. Pat trying to make up that deficit. He knows he's a bit faster than Jokers, although Jokers did out-qualify him in the end. Jokers just coming up towards the line to set himself a 2:06.9. Pat 2:06.1. So Pat pulling in nearly half a second on Jokers on that lap. A couple more of them and he'll be all over the back of him. Shiren trying to keep Barry Twins at bay. Barry Twins a little faster than Shiren at the moment. Shiren doing a 2:10.1 that last time around, and Barry Twins a 2:09.7. So Barry Twins slowly chipping away at Shiren there. Guesty 3.5 seconds now from Homesick Alien. Unbelievable pace. A 2:04.519 for Guesty. Nürburgring Guesty. That didn't work. So Homesick Alien 4.3 seconds now. Maybe possibly he's thinking to his tyres. He is still pulling away from Jokers, who's losing time himself. His tyres as well. Jokers is struggling with his tyres. We have seen that this championship. Jokers fighting with his front racing softs, and Pat is absolutely gaining on him. Hand over fist. Pulling away from Shiren, who's now pulled away from Barry Twins. Barry Twins, he was only just over a second behind Shiren. He's lost some time to him. But Shiren has absolutely pulled out all the stops. They're getting the slow tyre out of the way. There's Guesty knocking out some purple sectors, as he's nearly 5 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien, who's 4 seconds ahead of Jokers. So it's the tyres, isn't it? It's got to be. Homesick Alien, he doesn't look like to be making any mistakes, but he's consistently losing time on a Guesty with those super softs. We're on lap 4 of 7. It's quite early for that to be in effect. Guesty's tyres still in a good shape, as are Pat's, and Pat is closing in on Jokers as well. Jokers' tyres looking rather red. I'd still say they've got a bit of grip, but it does seem weird. Homesick dropping back from Guesty and Jokers dropping back from Homesick, but Pat on the move. And Shiren and Barry Twins, Barry Twins slipping back even further from Shiren. So Shiren did a 2:06.7 that lap. Great lap time for Shiren. Barry Twins a 2:09.2. Shiren really finding some good lap time in those medium tyres. 2:04s consistently for Guesty on his racing softs. Only a 10th down in that sector on his own time. So everything tickety-boo in Guesty's Ferrari at the moment. Homesick Alien 5.3 seconds adrift now, but he's pulling away from Jokers, and he's dropped into the 2:06s that time around. Those tyres are looking like they're starting to become a handful for the Alien. Jokers as well fighting his soft tyres, and he's got this man chasing him down. Sir Pat of Patalot is patting it along, and he's chasing after Jokers, only 1.7 seconds adrift from him. Solid lap there for Pat, the 2:06.6. He's got Shiren 5.3 seconds behind him. He's not gaining on Jokers though, so Jokers, it must have been a mistake for Jokers when he dropped back a bit in towards Pat. But then he's gained again. Interesting. 206.8 for Jokers last time around. Pat doing a 206.6. Guesty now 6.7 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien. He's dropped into the 205s, where his tyres are starting to go away. Homesick Alien consistent in those 206s. His tyres look a lot more chewed up than Guesty's softs. He's 4.8 seconds ahead of Jokers. He's pacing around about the same time as Jokers. Homesick Alien might have to be a little bit careful on his last final lap. Doesn't want to make a small mistake because Jokers isn't too far behind, and Pat's not too far behind Jokers. You know, lovely little bow here. Shiren is 5th place, but he's on the racing medium tyre, and Barry Twins 6th, also on the racing mediums. So they're making their way around Nürburgring here for race 1 of round 5 of the Ferrari Sprint Trophy. Only 2 more rounds after this one, ladies and gents. We're going to see them at Spa next week, and we're going to end the whole thing at Lago Maggiore. So, interesting racing ahead. Guesty taking an absolute, he's just crossed the line, start his final lap, 7 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien, but Homesick Alien is managing to pull out some on Jokers. Now Jokers is definitely under threat from Pat. Pat closing in. Can Jokers survive this final lap from the onslaught of Pat? No, he's gone wide, but he's clung on to it. Pat stays behind him. Pat pushing with all his might at the moment, trying to get that position from Jokers. A podium position there. Hangs in the balance, and Pat is pushing on to try and grab that place. Ooh, Jokers' back end stepping out slightly then. Pat really is in the hunt for that podium. He's looking one way, he's looking the other. And Jokers just trying to make that Ferrari as wide as he possibly can. And I'm divided here. I'd like to see both of them on the podium. It's just a great race for a pair of them, and they're really battling it out there for the final. In the final few corners, Guesty still leads from Homesick Alien. Then Jokers versus Pat for the podium position. Shiren in 5th, and Barry Twins is 6th. And Pat having a look, but Jokers just keeping on the inside in his Ferrari. He hasn't got much grip though. Pat with the better grip come the end of the race, but Jokers clinging on. He wants that podium. Pat wants that podium. It's all very tight. Guesty goes around the final corner to take a win. Superb stuff from Guesty as he crosses the line. Homesick Alien bringing it home in 2nd place as he crosses the line. Super stuff. But this is the battle. Jokers still ahead of Pat. Pat throwing everything he's got at it. But it's Jokers. Take off your helmet and take a boo, my son. Jokers. Man, very close. Great racing from Jokers and Pat. Shiren comes across the line in 5th place. And Barry Twins comes home in 6th. Superb. Well done, Guesty. Well done, Jokers. Well done, Homesick. Well done, everyone. And here he is the man, Guesty. Car 85, pole position, fastest lap, and the win. He did it all. Super stuff. So I'll take you to the race results. Not much to see there. There's only 6 of them, so we'll get through it pretty quick. There you go. Guesty took the win from pole all the way. Is that the Grand Slam? I think they were talking about earlier in Discord what Grand Slam is. And if it is what they describe to be, pole, fastest lap, and lead every lap, then Guesty just grand slammed that bad boy. Homesick Alien in second place had no answers on his racing super softs tyres against Guesty, and it's going to be interesting to see what they'll do the other way round on tyres. Jokers grabbing a podium there, awesome stuff, not something we see too often, so we've got to enjoy this moment, and it's great to see the Polish driver up there. Pat only just missing out, man, it couldn't have been more tight. Fighting away. I don't know what happened to Pat off the line, but he got caught up in that battle with Sharon, and then he had to drive his little pants off to try and catch up Jokas, and he did, but he couldn't get past. What do they say? Catching's one thing, getting by's another. Sharon in fifth on those medium tyres, about the best as he could hope, really, with those guys. But we did see him do an unbelievable lap time on those mediums with a 2:06. Barry Twins also on the mediums, come home in sixth. Guesty got the fastest lap with a 2:04.519. Now we're prepping ourselves for race 2, and we're looking for a time. Race 2's at 8:45, so you can go off and make a cuppa. No one's on track though, which is quite. Oh, Barry Twins, my saviour. There you go. So you can look at old Barry Twins parked in the pits. I'm going to eat a slice and get a couple of drags, and I'll see you shortly. Oh, hang on, bit of stream chat. Then Turl says Pat is on a roll after saying he was thinking about stopping this championship. Great race. Pat saying, I think I found a track I can drive this car on. Awesome stuff. Brilliant stuff from these guys. All right, I shall return very quickly, shortly. See if Jokes is going out on track or Barry Twins. Sit on Joke anyway, because he came third. Great race. Sup, tubers? I'm back. Hello. I only ate one slice. Still got one more slice to go. As they practice for the next race. Lucas, who used the racing softs in that first race, he's testing out a set of mediums at the moment. Pat also trying out a set of mediums for size. Sharon, super soft. I guess he looks like he might be opting for the medium. And Barry Twins, he's trying out a set of super softs there. And I'll have a look in Discord. Racer Brown was hoping to try and be back for the second race, but it doesn't look great. We've got some exciting things in our sign-ups for anyone interested out there who hasn't seen our Discord for a while. And our game, Radical Racing series, which I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's shown up in sign-ups, and HPEC Season 4, and I believe both of those are going to be run on GT7. We're gonna try. It looks like Homescaling's going for a medium set of tyres in this race, same as Guesty. So they'll be on opposite tyres as they were in the first race. Come the last race, Guesty on the super softs, Homesick on the soft tyre. I believe it's a reverse grid, so we'll see Barry Twins, who's on his set of super softs, starting at the front, but Sharon, who's very rapid, will be just behind him, also on a set of super softs. Then we should have the Pat on the mediums, Jokus on the mediums, Homesick on the mediums, and Guesty on the mediums. So we've got some interesting fizzle for our schnizzle coming up, and it's slice time. Kaboom, done. Lovely, that was dinner. You shared it with me. Thank you for... We've had dinner together now, you know. Just having a sip of my brew. Oh, damn, that's good. That washes that pizza right down. I said I was going to have a sup. I'm going to down this bad boy because it's just drinkable. So... bear with me. I know we're having a bit of quiet patches on the stream tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm just letting the letting it breathe a little. You know? Tequila, it makes me happy. So we're good to go. The alien is asking if we are ready, and I say yay. Pat going with a capital R there. I think Pat's got an issue. I might have to slip into his DMs a little later. Say hey. We almost had a perfect R room. We almost had every single person in synchronicity. And you ruined it with your why. Now I'm asking why. So here we go, race 2. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Most of the field are on medium tyres, apart from Shiren and Barry Twins, I think. Barry Twins and Shiren getting their medium tyres out of the way in that first race. And there we go. So, and they're starting at the front of the grid. This is absolutely superb. Setting ourselves up for a cracking race. Pat and Jokers having good pace as well, showing that. So Guesty and Homesick, it's not going to be a walk in the park getting by. And Barry Twins and Shiren should be a way down the road if they don't race each other. If they race each other, might not be good. The lights are out and it's go, go, go here. Barry Twins off to it's okay, I think, but Shiren looked a bit better. Shiren looked like he started moving a bit quicker, and I think Shiren's going to get his nose in that corner first. And he does. There he goes. Beautiful stuff from the Russian. He's absolutely driving magnificently, but he's gone deep. He's gone deep, and Barry Twins says yes all day long, my little friend. And Barry Twins now in the Momo Ferrari, leading the way. Guesty, look at him, like a jetpack today. He is drinking rocket fuel. Is Guesty. Homesick Alien joins him up into 4th place, whilst Pat and Jokers continue their battle, but Pat now ahead of Jokers. And there goes Barry Twins under threat from Shiren. Shiren having half a look, but he backs out of it, does he? And these angles are making the cars look twitchier than they probably are, but Shiren and Barry Twins then battling out on their super softs. Guesty, phenomenal pace on his mediums, and Homesick there. And I said if Barry Twins and Shiren got into a race, they'd slow each other down, and now Guesty is going for a move on Shiren. Shiren now has to defend, and this can only help Barry Twins. He's got to stay calm, relax, take it, get all my kicks, get back street, alright. Take a long ride on my motorbike, I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called BRC. So Barry Twins then leads the way from Shiren. Shiren managed to hold that 2nd place from the onslaught of Guesty, but Guesty is bringing it back. I didn't eat the crust to save time, so I could chew in between talking. And Shiren now, he's taking that fight back to Barry Twins. And Barry Twins got to be careful up his inside. That's where Shiren likes to place himself, onto the apex, and the move will be done. And yeah, Barry Twins and Shiren get into this racing each other, slowing each other down, and that is just helping Guesty out. He's trying to get a slipstream off of one of those two, as Shiren again goes for the move in the first corner. He's learned his lesson from the last time, didn't go as deep, and Barry Twins clings onto that corner for dear life. Shiren goes a little wide, and that gives Guesty half an opportunity to get up the inside, and this is going to be absolutely terrible for Shiren if Guesty gets by, and he has, and Guesty on those medium tyres, as swift as he is on them, is still going to be slower than Shiren will be wanting to go, and now he's in a sandwich for that championship battle with Guesty and Homesick Alien. And Homesick Alien, he saw Bunny absolutely running away with it last week at Cataluna, and he didn't need that. And now he's seeing Guesty do the same here at Nürburgring. Barry Twins, those tyres will go off. He needs to get some distance between him and Guesty without cooking the tyres. And Guesty is on fire. Look at him. He's on medium tyres. He's getting a tow from Barry Twins, and he wants to attack the leader. The audacity of the man is unbelievable. Having a small look on Barry Twins as Barry Twins defends his lead. He's on those super soft tyres. He should have better grip in the corners, but there goes Guesty again, having another look, and Shiren's there going around, and Shiren's moving down the inside, is he? Oh, Guesty slipping down to 3rd. Shiren just trying to place his Ferrari between Barry Twins and Guesty. Guesty's coming back out of the chicane, and this is scary. Guesty's really late on the brakes. He's missed his braking point, absolutely, and he's been placed back on the track. Poor old Guesty. He would have been shuffled back to 3rd anyway, or 4th. And Shiren managing to come a cropper from the Alien now taking over Guesty's place as the thorn in Shiren and Barry Twins' side. He's on those medium tyres, and he's seeing an opportunity with Guesty slipping back to the back. Now he's chasing down Jokus, who's on the medium tyres, and Pat on the medium tyres. Not much difference between Pat and Jokus from when we last saw them. Pat clinging on to that 4th place from Jokus, and now Guesty all up in their business as Barry Twins leads this race. We're on lap 3 of 7, and this has been one mixed up roller coaster of a race so far, and we're only on lap 3. There's still plenty to go. Homesick Alien and Shiren battling it out. Shiren on the better tyres. He's going for a move. No, he decides better of it. Backs out of it, and Homesick Alien is zeroing in on the back of Barry Twins. And Barry Twins, he's just doing enough to stay in the lead. We know Barry Twins can look after a set of tyres. Homesick's tyres aren't going to go away, and Homesick's going for a move. Oh my God, that surprised me. Wow, out of nothing. I think Barry Twins may have overbraked into that corner, because Homesick Alien from nowhere just whipped up the inside of him, and now Homesick Alien is leading this race on a set of medium tyres. Barry Twins on the super softs. He's trying to come back at the Alien, but he's got Shiren for close company. Guesty already getting by Jokus and Pat. Taking no time over that whatsoever, and he's got a 3.5 second deficit to Shiren, who is right there on the action of Barry Twins and Homesick Alien, and it's still tough to call where the win is going to go to in this second race. It's a real mixed bag. Barry Twins, Shiren, I still think they've got a strong opportunity for a win in this race. Shiren going for a move on Barry Twins. Barry Twins looking like he was a little slow out of the chicane, and Shiren just like a whippet straight by. Unbelievable stuff. Homesick Alien, though, he loves this as they battle it out. He can pull away. He's 9/10 away from Shiren already. Shiren and Barry Twins, though, on those superior tyres. Shiren moves to the inside to defend from Barry Twins. He knows Barry Twins had the toe. This is cracking racing, and all this time Guesty slowly closing up. He was 3.5 seconds adrift of him. Now he's 2 seconds adrift. He's the fastest man with a 2:06.089. Pat still ahead of Jokus by a second, and it will be interesting to see how this battle develops on their medium tyres. But this man at the moment leads the race, and I imagine he was rather worried he was going to be looking at the back of Guesty all evening, but he's managed to disperse of Guesty, pull away from those leaders. Shiren's ahead of Barry Twins. Oh, we saw that move, didn't we? It was quite a spectacular move through the chicane, coming out the chicane. And yeah, Shiren now starting to get purple sectors, as he's only a second behind Homesick Alien, still on the faster tyre than the Alien on the mediums. And Shiren might be able to get some more speed out of those tyres. Ooh, they do look like a handful, though, the super softs. Barry Twins looking for a podium today, but Guesty's going to have something to say about it, as Guesty hangs his Ferrari over the edge, 2 seconds ahead of Pat, and Pat's now pulling away from Jokas. So it's an interesting race out there, with Homesick Alien just slightly pulling away from Shiren at this point. Shiren getting a bit of a sideways on with his Ferrari in that final corner. He's going for Drift Kings, and he gets his own fastest personal lap, but it's not as fast as Guesty. Back there in fourth at the moment, 1 second adrift of Barry Twins. Did a 2:05.6 on those medium tyres. I am mightily impressed with Guesty's pace today. Homesick Alien staying in the 2:06s, but he's staying in the lead. Shiren can't do anything about the Alien now. Has his tyres gone? Got himself a lovely 2:06.3 last time out, but it seems like he can't gain any more ground. Barry Twins slipping away from that battle. I think he knows it. He's trying to break Guesty's toe. Guesty's on it. Guesty is on it, and he wants that podium from Barry Twins. I think Guesty can still smell a win here. Lap 5 of 7. And yeah, Guesty, he's only 3 seconds shy of the Alien, and Homesick Alien only doing 206s, where Guesty is managing to get mid 205s out of these medium tyres. Barry Twins looking like he's struggling with the grip on that Ferrari. Mid-corner started sliding. Barry Twins under immense pressure at the moment from Guesty. Pat still ahead of Jokus out there as Guesty has a look, has a think, and thinks better of it. He thinks it can wait, He's still Alien. The Alien's not pulling away from him any much, but he's overcooked that again. Look at them reflexes, the way he caught that bad boy. Unbelievable stuff, great driving. So in the chat, we've got Mama Homesick saying, go Homesick, your boy's doing well at the moment, but he's not pulling away from these tyrants. They're staying with him, and that's always a danger come the end of these races when the tyres are quite unpredictable. And Guesty just can't do anything about Barry Twins at the moment. He's going to get a tow down this straight. Barry Twins is going to pull to the inside. Slowly drift back out again, but Guesty doesn't need anything else. He's going for the move. Onto the brakes, side by side into turn one. Guesty makes the move and takes the podium away from Barry Twins, but it's not over yet. Guesty very fast, 205.2 that last time around. Why is that not purple? Oh, it's because it was a 206.6. So Barry Twins back on it again against Guesty. Shiren is catching the Alien up. Look, Shiren is catching up the Alien. This is immense. We're on lap 6 of 7. They've got to do this lap and then the next lap, and it's over. And I thought Shiren's tyres had cooked, but he's got some extra life in them, and he's catching up with the Alien. A 206.9 from Homesick Alien last time out. Shiren doing a 206.6, and he needs some more like that. Needs another 4/10 or so. Guesty, meanwhile, he's pulling away from Barry Twins. Are those super softs done for Barry Twins? We said around about the last lap. Pat now 3 seconds virtually ahead of Jokus. Solid drive from Pat then on the medium tyres, as Homesick Alien has eked out a little bit from Shiren, and Guesty, her man possessed today, is chasing them down. He has gained as well. He was 3.2 seconds when he was behind Barry Twins, behind Homesick Alien. Now it's less than 3 seconds, and Homesick Alien must be aware of what is coming down the pipeline. Homesick Alien just solid, get through this final part of this lap. He's got one more lap to concentrate on. Shiren as a buffer from Guesty, who is driving like an animal today. Unbelievable. The pace, cheetah. Barry Twins slipping down into 4th, and Pat looks to be catching Barry Twins. Barry Twins crossed the line with a 209.628. Pat doing a 207.2, and Barry Twins could be in trouble there in 4th place. He's got nothing left on those front tyres. He must be having understeer like nothing before, and Pat is closing the gap. Homesick Alien 1.6 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren 1 second ahead of Guesty. Shiren's going to have to go into defence mode, and this should be a walk in the park for the Alien then, just drifting away from that battle. Shiren knows what's coming, and his name's Guesty. He's on his way. Barry Twins 2.8 seconds. Look at Guesty, he really is enjoying himself. He's just drifting through these corners. He's really got the sync with his Ferrari, has Guesty. Seen some great drives from him this season. Again, he's 3rd in the championship, but he has dropped around. He's 44 points behind Homesick Alien. Like I said, you can get... Bunny's managed to get 47 points in 1 round. So he can definitely gain that deficit just from 1 round of racing on the Alien. The Alien will have to drop all his scores, and now Guesty very close behind Shiren. Oh, Shiren's made a mistake. Guesty's had to avoid. Unbelievable stuff cracking there, and Shiren gets underway, but Barry Twins, who's trying to fend off Pat, Barry Twins back into a podium position, but Pat wants it. Pat wants it. He feels he should have had it in race 1, and he's all over the back of Barry Twins. Barry Twins fighting for it. They're on the final lap as Homesick Alien comes around the final corner to take the big V victory in race 2. Guesty comes home in second spot. Barry Twins and Pat are side by side, and Pat's there. Pat, take your helmet off, lads, and take a boo, my son. Barry Twins in 4th, so close. Shiren 5th, and Jokers comes home in 6th place. Unbelievable stuff. Cracking racing, and well done to that man there. Homesick Alien takes a win. It's been a cracker, that was absolutely stand up, smack you on the neck, kick you in the groin. Fantastic. So Homesick Alien took the win with Guesty on the fight back. He looked like Guesty was threatening, had a bit of an off, fell to the back of the pack, and he had to fight his way back up into second place, but he just too far away from the Alien in the end. Well, I think it was a bit gifted, wasn't it? Is Shiren ahead of him still, or Shiren behind him? I can't remember now. Oh, he was catching up with Shiren. It was just in front of him, wasn't it? So, unbelievable stuff. So, Guesty got second place. Pat on the podium. He was threatening it in race 1, and somehow he managed it with an almighty battle with Barry Twins and Shiren's mistake, all coming together to make a magnificent podium. Barry Twins in 4th. He'll be kicking something around the room. I imagine he felt that he could have got a podium out of that one. Shiren as well, another one. But the tyres, the super softs, they were tricky. They that last lap's always going to be hard work with those super soft tyres. And Jokers come home in 6th. Guesty got the fastest lap with a 2:05.657. So Guesty absolutely raking in those points. Unbelievable stuff. This has been an absolutely fantastic round. And Mama Homesick saying, well done, son. And Barry Twins saying, I really hate this track. Well, you're driving it like you love it, Barry Twins, because that was fantastic. Okay, they're prepping up, ready for race 3. And oh my word, would it get any more exciting than that? I can't even remember who's doing what. I know most of the field have got rid of the medium tyres now, so it's all going to be softs and super softs, I believe, into this final race. I think Guesty will be on the super softs. Homesick Alien will be on the softs. I think Pat's going to be on super softs. I think Shiren's going to be on softs. I think Barry Twins is going to be on softs. Jokers is going to be on super softs. And that's the field, I believe. Races at 9:10. And I think, yeah, I might stretch my legs a little bit. Jokers is out on track, and he is on the super softs. I got it right. And I shall return very shortly. thingamajig back in the heels. Let's get crazy with it. So here we are then, round 5 of the Ferrari Sprint Trophy Championship. And it's been an absolute humdinger, spank me. It's been a cracker. So we've got one more race to go. And Jokus will be on pole for that. He's on the super soft tyres. We've seen those super soft tyres, though, are treacherous at the end of the race. They really don't give you all 7 laps. We've seen many of them coming a cropper on the super softs come that last final lap. So it's going to be a struggle out there. Barry Twins, he's on softs. I think he'll be starting a second place. Then we'll have a Shiren, will it? No, Barry Twins might be ahead of Shiren, actually. Not so sure. He's on the soft tyre. Homesick Alien on the soft tyre. Pat's on them soft tyres. And so is Guesty. Starting second to back, as Homesick will be the very backest of them all. And wowzers. No Racer Brown. He said he was going to try and jump in at some point. I miss him. I miss that brown streak of lightning. Where are you, Racer Brown? Okay, in Discord. He's ducked this one, hasn't he? So we're K. All right, Pat. The damage is done now, Pat. You can't start putting different letters, saying, "Oh, I just put random letters." You put a Y, and you know what the indications of the Y is. It means you're part of the rebel scum. You're a traitor. Take her away. You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away. Should do a commentary just as Darth Vader one day. Barry Twins, you know it is true. The Force is strong. Turn to the dark side. So here we go, race 3 of round 5 here at the Nürburgring. Yeah, I can understand though. Barry said in the stream he's not keen on this track, but it's dull to drive. I mean, people like it. So here we go then. Joker's on pole, just ahead of Shiren. Joker's on the super softs, Shiren on the softs, and it's green lights, and Joker's again a bit slow off the mark, and Shiren gets the jump on him. No, Joker's was doing all right this time. It was, I can't remember who it was last time. Barry Twins, wasn't it? It was Barry Twins, sorry. But Shiren does get the lead in the end. Joker's just finding his feet in that corner, but now he's coming to the back of Shiren. Shiren on the curbs. It's touch and go at the front there, and Joker's a little late there. A little late on the move, and Joker's had to get out of it. Shiren stays leading. Guesty, though. Guesty, he's absolutely on fire today. He's already up into second place. Joker's in third. Homesick Alien sneaking one by Barry Twins and Pat, and Homesick Alien going for a move up the inside of Joker's. Not quite. He's going to have to wait that one out with Barry Twins ahead of Pat there in 5th and 6th. But Shiren leads this race so far. Joker's in third. Guesty in second. And Shiren, has he got enough? He's on the racing softs. Guesty's an absolute rocket tonight. Can Shiren keep him at bay? Joker's trying to cling on to that third place from Homesick Alien, the winner of the last race. He's on a set of racing softs. They're probably the optimum tyre, really. The super softs going off a little early. Oh, and there was a break when Homesick Alien didn't want to brake with Jokus. And he's going up the inside now of the Polish driver to take third spot. And wow, there's a battle up in front as well. Guesty going for a move on Shiren into the chicane. and he's made it stick. Unbelievable stuff there from Guesty. Shiren trying to come back at him up the inside, now around the outside. Shiren's going wide though, he's got the car under control. He really wants another go at Guesty, and he's back again. Oh my word, these two are absolutely chugging it. What are they doing? So Guesty still leads from Shiren. I thought there was brake lights when they got down the straight, was all. I thought they were both braking for some reason. But they're drag racing down to the first corner. Shiren's got the inside line. Guesty's late on the brakes. Homesick Alien nearly got caught out by Guesty's braking. And Shiren now back in the lead of the race. Guesty down into second spot. And Homesick Alien third, ahead of Jokers now, who is fourth. Barry Twins ahead of Pat, but Pat's giving it some large. And Barry Twins having to fend it off. And Pat's got to think of those tyres, though, come the end of this race. He's slinging his Ferrari out wide in every corner, and Shiren still leads from Guesty and Homesick Alien in third spot. Homesick Alien, he can virtually touch those guys ahead. Shiren looks like he got a wiggle on coming out of that corner. Guesty getting a run, not quite. As they head down, this is a heavy braking zone for Guesty. He's getting himself nicely up the inside of Shiren, and he's made the move, but Shiren, he's got the grip mid-corner, but no, Guesty now in the lead. And Homesick Alien does not want Guesty scoring points. He didn't want Bunny scoring points last week, and he certainly doesn't want Guesty scoring points this week. Homesick Alien having to fight for this championship. He's sat in third at the moment. He's a second ahead of Jokers. Oh, Shiren puts a wheel on the grass. He gathers up the Ferrari. I don't know how he held that. I thought it was gone. I thought she was off. Guesty then in the lead of this race, ahead of Shiren, with Homesick Alien in third. Jokers not too far behind, and Barry Twins is behind Pat, but he's going for a move. No, Pat holds on, and Barry Twins to bide his time. I'm sure it was Pat behind Barry Twins the last time we saw him. Chokers looking like he's made a bit of a mistake there, and that's giving Pat half of a shout. And Pat also really on the move now, as Guesty leads this race from Shiren. Homesick Alien, is he lining him up for a move into this corner? Shiren goes defensive. Homesick Alien just driving the corner as he would normally. He's looking up the inside. Shiren really didn't want to get to the apex, and Shiren's out wide. He's out wide, but he's still there. But Homesick Alien gains that corner, and Shiren down another position there. And Homesick Alien sets chase to Guesty. Guesty on those super softs. Remember the super softs, they don't quite make the distance. So Homesick Alien really... Thought he'd lost the car, but it just must be the way they go into that corner. It just looks scary. Shiren then in third. Pat has got Jokers. Pat has dealt with Jokers, and he's up into fourth place now. Is a podium on the cards for Pat. He's only a second behind Shiren. Shiren does seem to be struggling in a couple of corners, and Pat might be on it like a car bonnet, like his Ferrari bonnet. Guesty 1.3 second lead on Homesick Alien. This is the duel. This is the pairing of Homesick Alien. Guesty's pace must have surprised Homesick Alien this round, because he's been absolutely on fire. Purples again as he makes his way around. Homesick Alien chasing him down, but 1.6 seconds. Like the first race, just Guesty with a phenomenal pace. Shiren dropping a second back from the Alien, and only 0.8 away from Pat. Pat is fighting it today. He really wants it. He's now 1.2 seconds ahead of Jokers, and Barry Twins in sixth spot, and Pat doing a 2:05.7, even though the time on the screen isn't that. Ooh, he was having a think. He was a bit too far back. Oh, I love it when they bounce over the invisible cones. Although that wasn't actually invisible, was it? And looks like Alien's made a bit of a mistake because Shiren's closing up to the Alien. Oh my word. So Alien 2.5 seconds behind Guesty now. Shiren 6/10 behind the Alien. The Alien must have made a small mistake. Shiren going faster than he's gone before. He can feel the pressure from Pat behind. And we've got a juicy little battle for second, third and fourth here. As Guesty runs away again. Unbelievable stuff from Guesty. I want to find out what he's drinking. Homesick Alien, 2.7 seconds behind now. Only 7/10 ahead of Shiren. Pat only 7/10 behind Shiren, and this is what Pat can see as he makes his way around in his Subway Ferrari. It's a beautiful sight. Pat already with the podium this evening. Could he dream to try and get another one? We've seen Shiren throw it away near the end of a race. But Pat is on those super softs, and we've seen those super softs struggle. Come the end of the race, they're just finishing lap 4. Shiren going a little wide there. Pat's full of adrenaline and he's really pumping it out at the moment. Lap after lap, going blue every time. He's really pushing on. Guesty leads from Homesick Alien. Shiren in third. We're sat on board with Pat here in fourth, and Shiren looks like he only just missed out on the Alien there. So they make their way around, and Homesick Alien definitely under threat there. He's not got the pace to catch Guesty up, and it looks like he's struggling with Pat and Shiren right behind him. Oh, and Shiren might be under threat now because Pat is up for this. He's had a taste of that champers and he wants some more. Look at him. He liked it. Guesty, though, leads by 3.6 seconds. He's got the fastest lap with a 2:04.678. Guesty's just on fire. Homesick Alien holding on to second place. Did a 2:06.3 that last time around. He's pulling away from Shiren now, who's got his hands full with Pat. Jokus, 5th place, only a second ahead of Barry Twins. So Barry Twins chasing down Jokus. The Polish driver keeping the Belgium at bay. He's within a second now, is Barry Twins. Just can't quite catch him up. Pat still piling on the pressure to Shiren. Shiren soaking it up. Did his fastest lap last time round with a 2:05.607. Pat doing a 2:05.607. No, they did exactly the same lap time. That's amazing. That is fantastic. So Homesick Alien then, I can't see that he's going to catch up. Guesty, unless Guesty's tyres take a radical U-turn. He's done a 2:05.2. We have seen those super softs not take the whole race, but it has to be said, Guesties do look like they're in quite good nick at the moment. He's looked after them lovely jubbly, and I think they will easily see him to the checkered flag. Homesick Alien is keeping pace for second place. Shiren seems to have pulled away a bit from Pat. They both go a little wide in that corner. Shiren, his tyre wear is looking a little rougher than Pat's, but Pat as well looks like he's now fighting that Ferrari through these turns as we get to the latter parts of this race. And can Jokus catch up? Jokus' tyres aren't looking too healthy themselves, and Barry Twins, he is looking absolutely fine. He does look after a set of tyres quite nicely. And just in the final lap alone, Barry Twins might find the grip to get past Pat and Jokus. Maybe Shiren, but Shiren is looking after his tyres. He's pulled away from Pat now. I think his tyres aren't too bad, are they? He did 2:07 last time around. Can he come back? That is the question. penultimate lap. So later in the evening, cooler temperatures, maybe that's affecting the tyres and helping them stay alive more. Guesty has absolutely barely used his super softs. We saw in that middle race, but it might be times of day. I mean, middle of the day, that second race, you saw a lot of them opted for the medium tyre, so maybe that's why we saw them super softs going off so quickly for Shiren and Barry twins. But in this third race, held later in the evening, the tyres seem to have done an okay job. So Guesty crosses the line to start the final lap, and he's some 5.8 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien, who is 2.7 seconds ahead of Shiren, who's pulled away from Pat now. And Jokers has caught up Pat, but it's only 3/10. It's not enough. He needs more. But his tyres are hurting as well. And it's Barry Twins really needs to get the moves done in this lap, because Pat's tyres are okay. He has dropped away from Shiren, but I don't think it's down to tyres. Barry Twins in this round frustrating. He says he's not keen on this track. It's Guesty. Look at him. Look at you. Car 85 doing a magnificent job out there. 2 wins. He's not got this one yet, but I mean, come on. What can go wrong? Homesick Alien on the podium in every race. Took a win in race 2. Great job. Good haul of points for Homesick Alien against Bunny, who wasn't here. But yeah, Guesty could become a threat in this championship yet. We will have to wait and see. Oh, Shiren's made a mistake. And now Pat, he's getting another podium. He fancies it. He says, why not? I deserve it. I've raced a long time in the Virtual Racers Club, and now I'm going to get myself a pair of podiums. But Shiren's giving him some large ones. Shiren wants it back. He made a small mistake, did Shiren. Pat jumped on that one. Oh, and Barry Twins has fallen way back from Jokers, whose tyres are pretty much chewed up. Pat's pulled away from Shiren. It's looking rather good. Guesty goes into the final corner to take his second win of this round, and I think he's putting himself right in contention for this championship now. Homesick Alien scored as many points as he possibly could have done. Great job from the Alien in his championship bid. Pat, a pair of podiums, Pat. What's going on? Take a boo, my son. Shiren threw it into the wall, and Jokers gets 4th place from Shiren. And Shiren he's gone. Oh, he's not happy. And Barry Twins got 5th. Poor Shiren. He's quit out before we got to the end. So Guesty takes his second win of the day. Great stuff. Superb driving from all involved. Shiren, he's still in the room though. He didn't quit. He just quit out the race, I think. How weird. So, to our race results. Guesty took the win from Homesick Alien. Then Pat with another podium. Did I say take a boo, my son? Because I mean it. Jokers in 4th, Barry Twins in 5th, and Shiren there in 6th. It was looking like a podium for Shiren, but a small mistake put Pat back in contention, and then Shiren hitting the wall on the pit straight and absolutely killed his Ferrari in the end. And that was round 5 of the Ferrari Sprint Trophy. 2 more rounds to go, ladies and gents. Just 2 more rounds to go. And that is going to be very interesting. I mean, Guesty's 44 points going into this round behind Homesick Alien, but he's a round short. Homesick Alien's lowest scoring round so far has been Cataluna on 38 points. So that means Guesty was only 6 points behind Homesick Alien. And he's just taken 2 wins and a lot of fastest laps. I don't know if you get points for fastest laps. It seems like you can score up to 5 points, extra points in a race. So I'm not sure how the point scoring system works. But yes, so it's close. It's close between Guesty and Homesick. And Bunny now, using this as a drop score, that's going to bring them... He's going to drop behind them both, I guess. Well, he might be ahead of Guesty. But it does make the question, the championship, very interesting. Right, for the rest of this week then, on Thursday, we've got the Pacific Rim Championship. It's last round as well. See who's going to be victorious in that. Homesick Aliens leading the championship at the moment, ahead of Skyjacker by 18 points. I imagine it's going to be double points, though, in the final round. I think the final round is Sardinia A. So join us Thursday night for a 90-minute race, I believe. I think the final round, I don't know. Might still be two 40-minute races, so don't count on what I say. But yeah, join us Thursday evening. And that's it, I think. That's all we've got this week. So Pat in the chat said, did that really just happen? You just got 2 podiums, Pat. You superstar. Mama Homesick saying, well done, Homesick. Great driving from Guesty and Pat. And Mama Homesick saying, thanks, Thingy, for the commentary and for sharing your pizza. Yes, it's fine. And Pat, with a couple of bottles of champagne. There you go, Pat. Super stuff. So yeah, join us on Thursday for the Pacific Rim Championship at Sardinia A. And yeah, I don't think there's any other racing than that. So, I mean, I've got some in the archives I can break out. Don't worry. If there's no racing, there might still be a stream. Keep your ears peeled. But for any official means, we've got the Pacific Rim Championship on Thursday. Thank you for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. Don't forget to check out our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. And from there, you can join our community on Discord. And we are a lovely bunch. Please do. Join our Discord. Come and say hello. Come and race with us. Get yourself excited because we have got some GT7 championships in the works. They're coming through. Sit tight, people. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Oliver Closeoff. Thank you for joining us. Peace and love. Peace and love. Search your feelings. You know it's true. I am your father.